Hello, friends. This is Alex from the Kogel Marketing and Communications Committee. I'm joined here today by the co-chairs of the Kogel Programming Committee, Susan Willekie and Paul Solis. Susan, Paul, welcome.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks for having us, Alex.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thanks for taking the time to be with us. Now, why am I talking to these two incredible people right now? Well, you probably know about Kogel. You know that it throws a conference, and the conference happens usually in December. That is going to be true this year. It's going to have 3.5 days of programming. There's like 45 sessions or 40. There's a lot of sessions. There's going to be other stuff. There's plenaries. There's breakfast table topics. There's diner rounds. There's going to be so many ways for people to learn all kinds of stuff and also network. And the conference is in December in Denver this year. And all of the planning for how that conference happens in terms of what is actually going to be talked about at that conference happens in a 2-day marathon planning session in April. And that just occurred. And Paul and Susan were the two co-chairs of the programming committee running that marathon 2 days. So I've got them here with me today to talk a little bit about Denver and the conference and the process. So the first question I have for both of you is, how is Denver?
I'll go first, Susan. Well, I'm a little biased, Alex. I live on the West Coast in Los Angeles, so I think all things West are great. Also, I have a shorter flight, so that's why Denver's great. But I really do like Denver. I think everybody who's going to be a first timer, maybe who've never has never seen Denver before, will really enjoy it. And those who have been will enjoy it an additional time. It snowed one day we were there. The Denverites have told us that it's been a low snow accumulation this year, but it did snow one day while we were there. But the rest was warm and sunny, which I think makes for a really great contrast of weather there. I'm told that Denver gets more sunny days than Los Angeles, which really breaks my heart as an Angelino, but I think that's true. I know that Colorado gets a ton of sunny days, so we're hoping for, even though it's in December and we're predicting some cold weather, we'll get some nice sunny, warm days in Denver as well. I was walking to get lunch one day, and I looked through some of the downtown skyscraper big buildings, and I saw the snow-capped peaks on, nice sunny day, and I thought, wow, this is pretty beautiful. So I hope everyone gets a chance, like many Kogel conferences, to get out, see the surrounding area. I assume some people are going to maybe be bringing their ski boots, hopefully. So I think everyone will get a chance to experience the great outdoors and wonderful aspects of Denver. I'll mention one thing that Susan and I got a chance to do as we think about social events and things for the Kogel attendees to do outside of the conference. One of the things we did is we toured Meow Wolf. If any of you have a chance, please look it up. It is a very fascinating, interesting, creative art installation that I think only exists in Denver and maybe Las Vegas. And some folks had been there before, but it was really interesting. It might not be for everybody, but I think the point is that Susan and I are trying to be intentional about offering some things for people to do after the conference gets out to experience Denver that might only exist in Denver. So we're working on that, and we think that we're going to come up with some good options. We might not be able to pay for it, given our budget concerns, and we are a nonprofit, of course. But at a minimum, we want to be able to go check things out, take a look, and report back and offer them up for the attendees for a good chance to get outside of the conference and see the city where the conference is. Susan, I don't know if you have any quick thoughts on Denver.
I don't know the city real well, so I was really impressed. We got to spend time when we were there. I would say to people, do bring some comfortable walking shoes because it's a very walkable city, and it is amazing how much is close to the conference area. Meow Wolf will require an Uber or a car, but like the art museum, the Capitol, there's a lot, right? Concentrated in that area. There's a lot to see. So wear comfy shoes. And from the locals, we kept hearing over and over, everybody drink lots of water because those of us who are from 900 sea level, that's the difference. So they kept saying, drink water, drink water. So I guess that would be our only advice when you get there this December. So.
Okay. And yeah, getting outside the conference might literally mean like get outside in terms of what we do for those activities. There's so much outdoor stuff to do in Denver. And Paul, you're right. Like you can just see the mountains right from there. It's so fun. I'm from Kansas, So like you drive from like Lawrence, Kansas to Denver. It's so terrible for like, I don't know what it is. It feels like 10, 12 hours you're driving. There's nothing. And then you're gradually going up at the end towards Denver, but it doesn't really feel like you're in mountains. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's like
Right.
they're close by. And I hear the hiking is really good there.